Hi, Aston here from Now Spinning magazine. Now, just a small while ago, I introduced you to Superjawn, this cosmic, live, improvised prog album from Finland. And the response was really positive. And in fact, quite a few of you went over to the record label and bought a copy for yourself. And I'm still hoping to do a short interview with the guitarist from the band. Well, I've discovered another band from this record label, and I absolutely love this. So I thought I've got to share with it. It's a vinyl album, and here it is. That's pretty. Are you wearing sunglasses? Because I think you should be. This is Cendelica. It's a double album with just 3 tracks on it. Side 4 is an etching, as we sometimes get with these double albums, but there is just 3 long, psychedelic, prog enriched tracks from this band called Sendelica. The album is called Cromlech Chronicles 4, The Door into Summer. It certainly is the door into summer. It is a door into the summer of 1967, I would say. In the blurb from the record label, it actually says that this is the final instalment of the Cromlech Chronicles, the final instalment in the Welsh space rockers, because these people are from the deepest parts of West Wales. It's a full-on musical head-on collision of West Wales and the west coast of the USA. Not so much down the rabbit hole, but more of a trip through the door into the summer of the west coast of the USA circa 1966 to 1970. Jamming delights of Blue Cheer, Jefferson Airplane, The Grateful Dead, and Iron Butterfly. Well, so what do I think? I've been playing it loads, is what I think. And side 1, just look how groovy this vinyl is, by the way, everybody. This is groovy vinyl. Side 1, which is called, I can't quite read the writing, I'm afraid. It's called Light Star. Has a riff that is not... It's related to In the Gully Divided by Iron Butterfly. I would say that is, if it went down the pub for a beer, if that song and this song got together for a beer, they would get on very well. And it rolls on for a whole side of the vinyl. Absolutely superb stuff. There's some great guitar. The best way of putting it across, I think, is that when you put it on, it sounds like it's playing next door. Bear with me. It sounds like it's playing next door, but next door is another era. Next door is the late 60s in America. You close your eyes and you feel yourself walking down a corridor, and you get to this door and you open it and you walk through, and you are in 1967. Your ears adjust to this kind of quite original production, really, that it's kind of next door, and then it's not next door anymore, but you're in the room. I haven't been taking anything, and I've only had a cup of tea, in case you're worried. But that's what it feels like, is you're outside of the room, and then you play side 1 of this album, and you're in the room. The next track is called Sadhu Branaglia. Seriously, bands that want me to review your stuff, if I can't pronounce half the stuff, but this one is this one's more gong, or kind of Frank Zappa, bit of jazz, but again, it just drifts. Anyone who's in the room with you is going to be nodding, drifting, drinking Horlicks. It's good stuff. Honestly, it's really, really good. But the best track to me is called 9 Miles High. See, because we're decades ahead of being 8 miles high, we've gone up another level. And if you thought the other vinyl looked groovy, then stand by for this. Hey? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Watching that go around. So that is really, really good. Now this track, 9 Miles High, is like a Sabbath riff. It's you can hear, you know, like on the early Sabbath albums where you can hear Tony Iommi's kind of his fingers squeaking as they go up and down and playing the bar chords. It's that kind of a riff. It's not full on thundering like metal, but it's a heavy blue cheer, as they says in the blurb, riff. You know, this is heavy rock, and it's a great riff, and there's some brilliant guitar soloing. It reminds me, those of you who like Hawkwind, you know, at the end of Silver Machine, when it heads towards the fade out and you hear the guitar solo start to wind up, I always wanted it to carry on. This is it. It just it's as if it plugs in to the end of that and just goes and just rolls with it. So it's very kind of, has a Hawkwind kind of feel, great kind of like cosmic guitar soloing and just heads off. And again, a bit like my summary at the beginning about in the Gado Davida riff going down the pub with the riff from the first side, they meet up because there's a reprise of the first track at the very end of this, and it just all comes together in one great prog-tastic envelope of sound. So I absolutely loved it. And at the time of me doing this, this album in the UK is £20 including postage, and that's what I pay for it. It's a great label. You know, the details are in the description. It's run by a guy called Keith. He's really, really cool, and he's got some great stuff. And this is a, you know, I don't know if it's on CD. I don't know. I just went for this, and I know that, you know, I buy a lot of CDs, but every so often I'll dip into something if I see it looks really unusual. And this was unusual, but it was also good. And it plays on the now spinning magazine office turntable currently at a regular basis. So I hope you like that, and you know, I'll put a link if I can to the YouTube video, and see. It'd be great to know what you think of this. So you know, this is to me is new music, even though it came out in 2018. You know, it's yesterday to me. So thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for ringing that bell. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for those of you who become patrons and PayPal supporters. It's absolutely fantastic, and I shall see you on my next video.